If you've read my book, you know upstairs was like, we just called it the dark hole of Calcutta. There was plastic on the floor. The ceiling was black. There were bats living there. All the windows were bricked up. So come on upstairs and I'll show you what became of the black hole of Calcutta. Come on. This is the master bedroom. And so once we opened up the window so we could get some light in here, we realized that we didn't have much of a ceiling. We redid the entire ceiling. We repurposed as much as we could. We did another Murano glass. We did a beautiful mirror that we bought that is from Nibbles. I mean, a lot of this stuff is thrifted. The bed was made in Geneva. It's quite cool. It opens up, so there's tons of storage. And our closets, what we did is we just built the closets in. We just repurposed IKEA, and this is a closet. So it's very inexpensive, clever, and works like a charm. Then we did this door, which is like my favorite medieval door that we bought. It weighs 9,000 pounds. Again, with Italian craftsmen, you're like, I have this 800-pound medieval door and I want it to go like in my bedroom. And they're like, okay, cool, let's do it. And then we always have to have a coffee bar. So we always have an espresso machine. So of course we had to have one in our bedroom. And I have the most amazing view when I wake up in the morning because I look out there and I just see the tippy top of the mountain, which is quite lovely. And I'm really high up here, and weirdly, I feel very safe, like in the winter when the wind is blowing and it's howling outside. This is a very safe, cozy space. Okay, so let me take you into the bathroom. So this is our very groovy bathroom. Again, we had, all these our plumber is just fantastic. This I had made. Again, if you have the right resources and good craftsmen, it works like a charm. So the story of the mirror is that I found it on the street. It was sitting in front of a dresser, so obviously it had been above a dresser. So I picked it up and I put it in my truck and I brought it home, and I said to our contractor, can I just use this as my bathroom mirror? And then this bathtub, I go to Marrakesh a lot, so I had this made in Marrakesh. And the nice thing about copper is it maintains heat, so it doesn't cool off really fast, so you can really sit in the tub for a long time and soak and read a book. And then this groovy shower, it's like a box. I always feel like, I'm a movie star in a box or something, or a dancer in a box. And then I did a cute vanity back here for myself. And then the most American thing I did is I put a washer dryer upstairs. And then we recycled a lot of doors in the house, and this was one of the recycled doors for the commode. So you can sit in the commode and it's not pitch dark, and it's kind of a cool door. I mean, this is all original stuff. And like I said, the resources here, it's so amazing. They like, oh, no problem, we'll just put your door in for you. So all these little tiny things make this very, very special. So this is the terrace, and it's off the master bedroom upstairs. So this is the view from my bedroom. We hang out here a lot. It's a great place in the evening to have an aperitivo and to watch the sunset. The sunset's over there. We can see our pool from here, and our bocce ball court, the lower terrace, and our incredible rose garden. So yeah, it's pretty fantastical out here. We have two modern chairs out here, and they're very comfortable. And it's just, it's a beautiful place. This is an old barn, and I decided to turn it into my studio. This is where we do lessons for our attendees. So come on into the studio and we'll take a look. Okay, so this is the most photogenic part of all of La Fortezza, I think, because the light in here is spectacular. I shot my cookbook at the table of La Fortezza here because there's this most beautiful little window over there that has the most gorgeous side light ever. This was a barn. and we turned it into a studio. And when people say, oh, do you live an aspirational life? When I walk in here, I feel like I do, I must say, because I've always sort of wanted like a barn studio. I've bought these amazing pieces from one of my sources. So if you do a shopping retreat with me, you get to go here. And it is pretty spectacular. This is from one of my very favorite stores. And Frank and I fight over this light fixture because he really hates it. It was a hat rack, and it's really fun. He said he wouldn't move here unless I got rid of this. So he's not moving here. This is where I keep all of our linens for our workshops. We do a lot of workshops. You know, I obviously love to set a table. So we have lots of choices because I'm all about the choices. I mean, full disclosure, I have a little problem. This little sofa I bought at a really cool flea market I'm going to take you to. And then these chairs around this table, I got a call from my plumber, and his uncle was a principal at a school that was being torn down. So he said, I know you love to pick through things and salvage things. How would you like to go through the school? So here's the really funny story. So see, on the back, there are things written and they're signed. So when I have carpenters here or you know, people that do metal work or whatever, they'll look and they'll go, oh my gosh, that's my cousin, he wrote that. Because they all went to school here. So it's very, I do treasure these. And the best thing is that they were free. All I had to do was haul them away. And then, yeah, so then we have all of our candles here for setting our table. And then these are a lot of things that we use to style. So if I'm styling, you know, I still style some cookbooks. I still style some product lines for people. So we have a bevy of things. And then if we do styling or photography workshops, I will come up here and help people style and show them how to do the composition. So I think one of the best spaces at La Fortezza is here. All of our attendees love it. It's actually a place we teach. It's a place we tell people to come and work. It's just got such a great vibe. It really does. And I can't believe this is my studio and I work here. And I think that everybody that comes here feels the same way that I do about this particular space, our studio.